my gosh, I can't tell you how many speakers I have seen over the years who will show up to do a talk and they're like, here's your problem. You don't know how to bake a cake. Now stay with me for the next 90 minutes while I tell you every possible thing you have to do to bake that cake, and I overwhelm you so much that I lose you about halfway through. Because the fact of the matter is, you know, you've heard people say, don't give your best stuff away. I actually kind of think that's BS. I think you can stand up. I've done this my whole career. You can stand up and you can give your best away. I think by giving my best away, that's how in the last 6-ish years, I personally have earned $30 million selling from the stage personally. Our clients and customers have done over $150 million selling from the stage in the last 6 or 7 years. And so I think it's by giving your best away, but you don't give everything away, not because you're trying to hold back. I hate that concept. I hate that idea. It's because people can only hear so much. In this live stream, you're going to take away about 1/3 or 1/4 of what I share with you. That's just the capacity for the human brain. It's the capacity for what you can take and then actually implement. So you're not showing up somewhere because you want to hold back so they'll buy things from you. That's bullshit marketing stuff, you know, and salesy, sleazy stuff. You're giving them what they can actually take in and be inspired by enough to want to do more with you later. So the education piece, depending on how long you have to talk, you're usually going to give 3 to 5 points or tips, right? 3 to 5 points or tips. And honestly, 5 is when you really have a full day with somebody. I don't like to go much over 3. And you want it to be great takeaways that they can actually walk away and use. But here's, guys, what I'm about to lay in front of you is gold. Seriously, I'm not kidding. This is where so many people don't get this right. And I want you to stop multitasking. I want you to get out a pen and paper or your laptop, and I want you to write this down. And then I'm going to take a moment and make sure that you don't have questions about it, because it's the key to building up interest and urgency for people to sign up for a complimentary session with you or to buy one of your products or programs. In those 3 points where you're going to educate them, you want 2 types of points. Get ready for this. You want do it yourself, and you want do it with you or done for you. Let me say that again. You want to do it DIY point, which is take what I'm sharing with you and go do this yourself. Do it today. And then you want done with you, DWI, or DFY, done for you points. I'm going to give you a very specific example. If my topic was weight loss, let's say, I'm going to give you a tip that every single morning, if you drink 8 ounces of water when you first wake up, you don't need a coach to do that, people. You don't need to buy a program to drink an 8-ounce glass of water every day. That is something that you are handing to people and they can go do on their own. That is a do-it-yourself point. Now, you'll say the next step is, right? Your next point is you want to know exactly what your metabolism is. You want to know what your metabolism is. And there is actually only one way to know what your metabolism is, and that's to take a metabolism test. You can take that with a local nutritionist or typically with your local physician. And I actually offer it in the programs that I offer, most of the programs, because until you truly know what your metabolic rate is, you'll never truly know what your caloric intake should be. Now, what is that? Nobody's going to be able to do, for the most part, a metabolic test at home. But it's a part of my program, which I'm going to offer in a little bit, or it's a part of what I do. And when I offer a complimentary session, people are going, how do I get that metabolic test? That's an example of done for you or done with you. So you want your points to be a mixture of, here is a great tip that you don't need anybody's help with. Go out and do it on your own. And a mixture of tips that you do need support on. It's something you can't do on your own or that would be challenging to do on your own. And having support or help or a program or a coaching session or some type of guidance will really support that. I want to pause for just a second, because does that make sense? That is one of the linchpin concepts that if people don't get it, They don't understand why they went and they made an amazing talk and they gave away all these points and then nobody wanted to have a complimentary session with them or nobody wanted to buy their program for them.